Well, good morning, kids. All right. Pretty exciting stuff. Good morning. So I am gonna be one of those work streams again. How are you? You ready for Super Bowl? Yeah. I don't. I'm not gonna be watching it. I'll follow it through. Um. Yeah. I won't be watching. I don't have TV, but I'll be following it through ESPN, of course. So I. So I'll be following it that way. I hope it's gonna be a. I hope it's gonna be a great game. I got the Bengals winning. I had the Bengals winning by 27-10. Yeah. No, I just have a DVD player. I watch. I just watch films. I just watch what I have in my collection. No, I just go ahead and watch TV that way. TV series and whatnot. But no, I don't have. I cut the cord. I don't do any streaming services or anything. It's expensive. All right. I'm going to be doing a little bit of work here. I want to. No, I no, about a year after maybe about a year and a half. I think 2015. I think I did it. And they cut the cable. It was really expensive. Cable was getting out of hand. It was very expensive, so I just cut the cord. I have about I have between 3 and 5 thousand things to watch here. So I have TV shows. I have movies I haven't seen. Movies I have seen and rewatch. Oh, I got a TV and a Blu-ray player, but I don't have I don't have any streaming services or network TV or anything like that. No, a lot of the times, tell you the truth, some of the big games they pop up on YouTube. Like I'm sure there'll be people streaming the football game, Super Bowl on YouTube. They won't be able to get everybody. Oh, yeah, see, that's what happens when you keep coming over to eight questions with. You just never know who I'm going to get. You never know. It's getting up there. People are starting to. I mean, I had a really good week this week, actually. I had really study. I had to really study. Well, the Wednesday show struggled a little bit, but overall, it was a really good week. Yeah, I like Michael Ben quite a bit too. He is definitely an icon. And I think he was really surprised too I think he was actually pleasantly surprised that I came talk to him about the Magnificent Seven because nobody talks about the Magnificent Seven. Nobody talks about it. Everybody talks about Tombstone, or they talk about Terminator, or they'll talk about The Rock, but no one ever talks. No one ever talks about that. No, did you see this week what happened this week? So Gerald Williams passed away. He passed away on February 8th of cancer. Um, Derek Jeter announced it, but he died of cancer at 55. And then Jeremy Giambi committed suicide at his parents' house. Jason Giambi's, I think it was his older brother, maybe younger brother, but uh, yeah, he killed himself at his parents' house. That sucks. I mean, not the part. Yeah, yeah. It sucks is that he did it at their house. I think that really sucks. That's just not right. He shouldn't have done that. If you wanted to do that, if you wanted to commit suicide, go someplace private. Leave a note saying I'll be here. Come get, you can find me here, and then do that. If that's the way you want to go out, that's fine. I understand that. I'm not going to condemn you for that, but not at your parents' house. I mean, what were you thinking? Yeah, and Gerald Williams, man, I was surprised to hear that. I didn't even know he was sick. But I mean, they'll both be immortalized. Gerald Williams got be where we remembered as he got traded away during the '96 season when they beat the Braves. They traded him away for Graham Lloyd. He was a nasty left-hander for a minute. But I don't know, man. This lockout seems pretty bad. Spring training is supposed to start next week. Or he was thinking. He might have been thinking. He might have just said, "Hey, yeah." I mean, yeah. When he actually pulled the trigger, no, he probably wasn't thinking about. He probably wasn't thinking about where he was at. I personally have a feeling, not that I think it'll come out, but I have a feeling that I think he was struggling. I think he was struggling to find work. I mean, it wasn't like Jeremy wasn't a guy who made millions. He didn't make millions of dollars in his deal in his career. I think he probably made the league minimum. So and that wasn't. I don't think he. I think he probably couldn't get a job in baseball. Maybe he felt blackballed. Maybe they blackballed him. Well, you know what? I like Steve Carlton. I do. I think he's great, but he would not be he would not be my best. I would pick Randy Johnson before I picked Steve Carlton. Just being honest, I think Randy Johnson's the dominant left-hander, but Steve Carlton is a great one. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I remember. I remember we were working a tryout camp, um, and one of our coaches told a story about about a writer for the Sporting News. He was like a beat reporter for the Sporting News, and one day he was inside the locker room and he was interviewing all the players, and he walked up to Steve Carlton, who was notoriously press shy. He didn't like talking to the press, but they still had to try. You still had to try and get a quote or something. So he walked up to Steve Carlton and he asked him a question about a game or something, and Steve just sat there for a minute, and they looked at the reporter. He says, if you take yourself and that fucking cigarette out of my airspace, we're gonna, we're gonna, we're, we're gonna have problems. That was like the only quote he ever got from Steve Carlton, was to tell him to take his damn cigarette away out of his face. Oh no, I definitely say he could be, he's definitely top 10 left-handers for sure. I mean, yeah, for sure. Next, Steve Carlton won. God, he won 27 games. He won 27 to 10 for the last place Phillies, last place, and he won 27 games for them. And that was a team that did not win very many games at all. I want to say they won like 60. I think barely over 60. He was almost responsible for half their wins. No, no, Steve, you can't. Yeah, no, no, it's nothing. No knock on Carlton. No, God, no. Not gonna go to a bar. No, no. I, I might go get a tuna fish from Subway and watch it here. I really hope the Bengals win. I really do. It'd be exciting. Plus, Hobbs would be totally. Hobbs would be just off the chain with that. Oh my gosh, we won't hear from Hobson for an entire year. Uh, Tom Glavine, yeah, yeah, you got to look at Tom Glavine. Yeah, he was a great pitcher. He definitely, in the modern age, yeah, definitely. But where would you put Babe Ruth at? Yep, tuna fish. Where would you put Babe Ruth at in terms of left-handers? They did the ESPN just did their top 100 players of the top 100 baseball players of all time, and Babe Ruth was number one. I tell you what, I was glad. I tell you right now what I was glad. I was so happy not to see who was it, Bonds and Clemens. I was so glad to see them get shot down. I can't believe these writers all of a sudden they want to make apologies for these guys. They cheated. You're gonna stand on your soapbox and talk about Bonds, and you better be on the same soapbox about Pete Rose. Pete Rose deserves to get into the Hall of Fame far more than Barry Bonds does. That's for damn Skippy. I mean, they should have built a wing to him. Of course, Don Mattingly makes the list. 8 home runs in a row. The only thing that Don Mattingly did not do, because he retired in 1995, is that he did not win a world championship. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I feel bad about Mattingly was that he retired in '95, but his back was so shot by then. He had such a bad back. Yeah, there's not even a question about that about Pete Rose. I don't even any writer that sit there and talk about Clemens and Bonds making the Hall of Fame. If your first words out of your mouth isn't Pete Rose should be there, I don't want to hear it. Bonds and Clemens are a disgrace. The longest in the National League, 44 games. But who has the record for that? The longest hit streak. Gosh, what's his name again? I think he played for the Yankees. Dominant team, the best team ever. Oh, that's right, Jolton Joe DiMaggio. Hey, Echo, welcome to Caturday night or morning. This stream is brought to you by Cheeto, Garfield, Rhea, Paladin, Maui, Rain, Jerry. You know, what? I'll say this. I think that Pete Rose admitted to gambling because I think he thought that, hey, if he said he did it, they would just say, okay, you admitted it, fine. You've been out of the game long enough. Come on in. Uh, he apologized many many times about that. Pete Rose deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I want. It's not even worth going to the Hall of Fame without him in it. I would never. I wouldn't even bother going. It's a disgrace. I don't think Canseco should go. I don't think Sammy Sosa should go. I don't think anybody who got caught using steroids should make the Hall of Fame. No Mark McGwire. No Rafael Palmeiro. Just no. You cheated. You've cheated. That's right. That's funny. I'm actually watching a Dustin Hoffman film right now too. I'm right in the middle of it, called The Runaway Jury. Came out in 2003. Had Dustin Hoffman in it, Gene Hackman, uh, John Cusack, Rachel Weisz. Good movie too. Really good movie. I'm not sure how many people here did not see the interview I did with. Did you guys see? Have you guys watched the interview yet with Jennifer Blanc? If you haven't seen that interview, I highly recommend you go over and take a look at it. There's a pleasant surprise in the middle of that interview. Yeah, Chris Sable, he was a great player too. Griffey Jr., he did it. He did it right. Uh, Ryan Sandberg, yep. Uh, Daryl Strawberry, man, two tragic figures right there, right? I mean, I think Strawberry's actually been clean for a long time. I know Doc Gooden's still fighting his battles. And Doc Gooden, if he could have stayed healthy and clean, holy cow, who knows? You know, would he still be pitching? Would we be talking about him for the Hall of Fame? They got a clip on YouTube about Chris Sable. He got caught using a cork bat. Now that's a funny clip. He hits the ball, the bat just falls apart, and the umpire walks out there and picks up the bat, looks at it, and goes like, he's just like, you're out. No, no, no. Haven't really caught up with any of the AEW. I know it's on the tube. I know it's on the tube, but I just haven't had any time to watch anything. Yeah, me too. I'm a big Nolan Ryan fan. Oh, yeah, yeah. I think I saw a video not that long ago. He was throwing out the first pitch. He was still cranking it up in the high 80s. I think they said it was like 86 to 87. I mean, even now it's just a couple of years ago. It's amazing some of the you got to admire the pitchers from the 70s going into the 80s. Those guys were absolutely war horses. Now pitching, now baseball, I don't know what they're doing. I really don't. If I'm a player I mean, you're not going to get any chances I mean, the way baseball's evolving, who's going to be in the Hall of Fame? What players are going to be in the Hall of Fame? Especially if you're a pitcher. If you're a pitcher in today's baseball, oh, you're not going to get to the Hall of Fame. You're not going to. You'll the only way you're going to get into the Hall of Fame is if you pay admission. The way they're breaking up pitchers, or they can't even throw 5 innings anymore. I hope the players' union addresses that, because that's how these players that's how they make their money. You know, a lot of them has to do with the performance. It's sort of hard to go out there and say I started 30 games, but you average 4 innings per start. No one's going to pay you top dollar for that. No one's going to pay you. Uh, I'm a Yankees fan. Hank Aaron is the home run champion. Yes, he is. He's number one. Hank Aaron is the number one base home run hitter. I don't recognize anybody else but Hank Aaron. Hey, Brad, what's going on, baby? Come on in. We're talking a little baseball. Jordy Davis, God, great catcher for the Cubs. Yeah, he was a good receiver. He called some great games. It's always the Yankees, Echo. There's no other team out there. That's all about the Yankees. I've been a Yankees fan for over 45 years. Red Sox. Red Sox. Oh, you do know what the is your Echo or Brad? Is your favorite player Bucky? I know who your favorite player is Tom Gordon. If you're a Red Sox fan, your favorite ball player, your favorite Yankee player is Tom Gordon. Cardinals, yeah, Cardinals. They're the Yankees of the National League. I think Molina's coming back for another year, huh? I think he signed a 2-year extension. That guy's immortal. Big Pappy. No doubt, man. Big Pappy. Yep. Favorite Sox player? Yep. I could get that. I can understand that. I was really sad to see what happened to Bill Buckner. He uh he passed away so young, you know. He just deteriorated. His wife said that his family said that he said that one play in '86 just ruined him. He was forever identified as that. Nothing else he did counted, and he had that burden to bear. Here, buddy. Ugh, what are you doing? Here it is. It's Caturday night. But what city you think is the what city you think is more passionate about their teams? Philadelphia or Boston? Hey, Anthony. Yeah, I felt I was heartbroken for Buckner. He deserved a lot better than that. He really did. It's sort of like the Yankees, after the Red Sox won in 2004, it's like I mean, they just won. I was so happy that they won, and I thought, well, hell, they won that game, and they won the series 2004. You know, that takes the hook off. That should take the weight off of Buckner. At least he's still alive when they won a championship. You think the pressure would come off, but maybe by then it was already too late. I like Dale Murphy. Dale Murphy was a great ball player, and he did a lot. He did a lot of good for the community off the field too. Yeah, he's pretty fierce tonight. You're up to 348, huh, Anthony? That's awesome. And you're in a documentary. Good for you. Um, yeah, okay, John. I think John wins right there. Philly threw batteries at Santa Claus. That's crazy. That's crazy. Boston 100%, and I will die on that hill. The Red Sox, Patriots, Celtics, and Bruins are the pulse of the city always. I know Philly's up there, but it is no Boston. Oh, yo. Oh, let me step back and buy myself an admission for this battle. Wow, that's I. You know what? It's been a while though, man. It's been a while for some of those. Yep. Jeez. Thanks, Hobbs. Yeah, I give him I brushed him a little earlier, and he always gets the best food too. That's for sure. We tried a new canned food out today. He really liked it. Yeah, he's pretty happy most of the time for sure. We're gonna be watching. Oh yeah, yep. Don't forget to hook up with each other if you guys haven't already. Feel free to connect with each other, you guys in the chat, for sure. If you guys haven't connected with our good friend Marty from the Trash Picture Show, if you haven't connected with him yet, I'm dropping his link down below. Go on by and give him a sub. He needs only 15 more to get to 500. So we're trying to get him to 500. Yeah, the ECW crowds were insane. Holy crow, they were loud as hell. Man, wrestling though, I mean, wow, wrestling today, whew, they're struggling. Or at least the WWE struggling. I think everybody thought it was going to be Triple H and joining AEW, but that's not going to happen. He's just going to tuck his chin in and just stay quiet because he knows that Vince ain't going to be there forever. Mm. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Oh, crap. Hmm. Yeah, you definitely will like Marty. Hey, you guys go ahead and talk among yourselves for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna dash out this quick note here. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna put out a quick note. Yep. Why are they post? Why are they going after picture with photos? That's if someone goes to Google and types in photos and types in Jurassic Park Dominion, they can't do anything to stop that. You got it from the net. You didn't steal it. Wow. I know videos might be one thing. I know people were posting the trailer. They were posting the trailer up and commenting on it, and I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know that how smart that was, but well, obviously someone's not paying for. I mean, I can understand them collect. I can understand with the videos. I understand that, but the toy pictures, I don't know how you're gonna stop that. Wow. I don't know how we. Well, that's who knows these days, right? I know everybody does reaction videos, man, for the cheap heat, but I don't know. I'd be careful about that. I mean, I saw channels that were showing the whole the the whole trailer on their channel. I don't see how they can get away with that. But I mean, I can see you watching it. Yeah, you can't. Oh my God, the thing in Scream was just so much overkill. Holy shit, that was overkill. Oh my, they're still doing it. Now they're talking about Scream 6. And it's just like, wow, give the first time, it's just like give it a little it's like watching it's like watching ESPN. It's like I like to have a break between seasons. Well, I hope he doesn't lose his channel, but you saying that he might, huh, Echo? John, I'm not sure if I'm connected with you. I'm going to see if I am or not. What else do you do on your channel, John? Are you connected with your beard or it's the glue? I don't know. I mean, are you connected with your asshole or is it just glued on? I mean, you tell me, Paul. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is it sitting on the chair next to you, Paul? I mean, does it wipe itself? I mean, I don't know. I mean, my beard's right here. It doesn't do anything different. Oh, uh, no, I have not seen either one of those. Men and X. Oh no, you know what? I have seen the trailer for X, but I already know it's going to be a typical A24 hyped up job. Uh, you haven't done any recording yet. Could you do me a favor, John? Could you leave me a comment in one of my videos so I can at least find your page, so I can at least sub to you. So and when you start posting, I'll be there. Well, that's promising, Paul. I like Ty West. He's a good director. Yeah, he is a really good director. House of the Devil, The Innkeepers. Yeah, Alice Garland's good. Ex Machina. Ricky. Oh shit. Oh my God. What's going on, Ricky? Man, happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary. 1 year anniversary for old AF reviewers. That video was lit, Rick. Holy shit, it had me crying all over again. Oh my God. I didn't think the Colorado piss water was gonna make the cut, but you saved the best for last. Oh, oh shit. That was funny as hell. Good video too. And thank you for the shout out too, Ricky. I appreciate it so much. That video was legend. Oh, that live chili challenge should have 1 million views. If you guys haven't connected with old AF reviewers, you guys need to do that really like now because they have Ricky and Pablo are like the two funniest guys on the tube. Anthony, aren't you too young for memoirs? You're too young to have a 500-page memoir. Yeah, that was awesome, man. Yeah, go ahead and let me go. Let me grab your link, Ricky. I'll drop it down in the chat here. Oh, thanks, Hobbs. All right. Uh, My favorite wrestler of all time, The Undertaker. The Undertaker's my favorite wrestler all time. Then The Rock. That's what I mean. You're only 38 years old, Anthony. You're too young to have a memoir. But I'm sure you have a action packed life. Oh, good. Thanks, Hobbs. All right. All right. We are connected. I'm going to have to leave you something or another. Oh, all right, man. Be careful, Ricky. Yeah. All right. Let me finish his. Oh man. I. Wow. Well, one is probably full of cat poo, and one's really sad. Yeah, that's a. I guess Goldberg's got one last match on his contract, so he's going to be doing the show in Saudi Arabia, the Elimination Chamber. I heard what they did to Dolph Ziggler. I heard they dropped Dolph Ziggler down to NXT 2.0. Wow, that sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, Foley's books were really good. I think Mick Foley wrote what, two or three books. I know Chris Jericho wrote a couple. Uh, Jericho's books are really good. I read his first book. It was really well done. Yeah, I know AJ Styles went down there for a little short program before he came back up, but they dropped off Ziggler down there. I hope he doesn't have much time on his contract. Yeah, he's actually, I know that Jericho didn't necessarily write it. I know it's the ghostwriter that did it, but it's a really good ghostwriter because the way the book is written, it really does sound like Jericho. The way he talks, the way he talks off, when he's not in persona, he sounds just like the book. I mean, it literally, it's almost like he just spoke inside of a tape recorder and they just transcribed it. It looks verbatim. Yeah, Robert Root is a good one too. Yep. Well, I guess they're doing a show. According to one of the gossip sites, they're doing a show at Madison Square Garden, and the WWE hasn't even sold 4,000 tickets to it yet. They said they're going to start papering the room pretty soon. They need to get the fans back. That's what they need to do. They need to get the fans back to watch the shows. But I think a lot of fans, they're not staying away because of COVID. They're staying away because they can't stand the product. You're asking someone to spend 35, $40 to go see a show. They're not doing it right now because the product sucks. Yep, I mean. I know they're blaming it on COVID, but it isn't all just COVID. I'm telling you. I mean, AEW is not having any problem selling tickets, and they're thinking that the AEW is going to come over and go inside Madison Square Garden. Yeah, I guess that GCW is on the rise. Yeah, the product sucks, Hobbs. Thank you, John. Uh, Stupid YouTube purging again. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Once GCW starts getting a little bit bigger, that's going to be a cause of problem. I think that's sort of like a ECW thing, right? Yeah, people just want to see good old fashioned wrestling. Good stories. Good build ups of characters. Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, John. Glad you guys are all here. It always amazes me. I come on this late, and there's still people here. I always expect me to draw nobody, but I get a few heads here. Uh, oh, we're at five, Hobbs. This Tony Khan. That's the guy who. That's the guy from WWE, right? They do zero build-ups. They don't know how to make stars anymore. Nick Khan. Yeah, both guys. Both companies are being run by cons. All right, let's get into this. Finish this letter up. Hmm. This is my weekly. This is my nightly bump off from my from Comcast. So uh, I might not be able to. I'm still here. I just can't be able to see you in the chat on online on the monitor. That's why it's the circle of death on the on your monitor on the monitor. But yeah, Comcast comes in and they like to cut off my computer during the middle of the night. Yeah, you know what? I'm telling you that streaming thing, that combining the theater with the streaming thing, that I don't they don't they understand that by now that just kills their movies. When people see it going straight to Peacock, they equate it with not being very good. That's what people see. When people see that, it's almost like direct to video, and people will tune out for that. It's gonna hurt. It'll hurt It'll always hurts at the theater. I just don't get that. I don't know why they just don't go back to the 45 days. Put out the movie. Let us stay out there for well, I mean, maybe compromise. Maybe make it 30 days. Let it be out there for up to 4 weeks and then extend it if you need to. But man, when you sit there and say, you know, on the theater and Peacock, it's just like, mm, I just don't think it sends a good message. I think people think the bad movie is going to be bad. The new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie going straight to Netflix. I mean, 81 minutes long. It just doesn't sound very good. Yeah, and you know what? Normally they wouldn't. They were, and that you're right, Echo. And normally they would not put up with that shit. They wouldn't. But unfortunately, they have to hang on to their employees because no one else is coming in. No one else is applying. So they have to put up with it a little bit more, which really sucks. Because you're right, people don't want to go to that either. I personally think what the one thing the theaters need to stop doing, the biggest thing that I would tell the theaters to stop doing is assigned seating. That assigned seating is a killer. I don't get that at all. It's just I love going inside a theater and maybe I'm sitting somewhere else, but I don't necessarily like that I have to buy where I'm going to sit at. Hi, Lily. That's yeah. That's definitely inappropriate discussion at the popcorn. Oh, I hate when I do that. Ah. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, that one sucks. No. All right. Yeah. All right. Crap. Damn it. Oh, got to come back to that. Son of a bitch. All right. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Oh, they gave Sami Zayn the Intercontinental belt? Wow. I thought they were going to quit using Sammy. I didn't think they're going to give him the belt. I thought they were pretty much had told him that they didn't have any major plans for him going forward. He was just going to be like sort of like a Dolph Ziggler type.